All right, green flag set to fly. Mike Williams on the point. Tom Mackey outside. Steve Dufanet grids third. Jim Storrs fourth, and Russ Dufanet round out the top five as they come. 40 laps of distance. The final MLM Diagnostics Woody's Auto Fast 40 set to go green. 18 cars strong here tonight. Green flag in the air. Woody's Auto Strictly Stock MLM Diagnostics Fast 40 is underway. Mike Williams gets the jump. Steve Dufanet not going to waste any time to the bottom side on Williams, down the back straightaway. Williams able to muscle ahead and slam the door shut on Dufanet, washes up the racetrack and opens the bottom side down the front stretch. Who's going to lead lap number one? Williams on the outside groove. Williams now going to have to try the outside groove on Dufanet. Dufanet looks like he's got a fast car number 70 AD, trying to nail down the championship in these MLM Diagnostic Fast 40s. Williams settles into the second spot. Jim Storrs third. Fourth is Russ Dufanet. Fifth now is Justin Storrs in car 22X. What a nice field of Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks on the attendance tonight. 18 strong for the final Fast 40. Mike Williams not letting Steve Dufanet run away just yet. Sticking to his back bumper in car 07 through turns 1 and 2. Jim Storrs, car 44, sits right there in third. Then it's a battle for fourth between Uncle Russ Dufanet and the 42. And last Saturday night's feature winner, Justin Storrs in car 22X. Storrs looking for a way by in car 22X on Russ Dufanet. Russ Dufanet hanging tough in car 42. That time, Storrs washed up the racetrack. That allows John Cashman in car 78 to try to look low. Cashman couldn't get the run he needed in car number 78 to get underneath Justin Storrs in the 22X. Now Justin Storrs trying the outside groove, not going to work for him, and John Cashman fills the hole down low in car number 78. Caution flag on the Speedway. We got cars around. Matt Robinson in the 99. And it looks like the 1% of Michelle Fishpansky. Scott Dufanet in the 2 car up the racetrack to avoid them. So Matt Robinson in the 99 involved Michelle Fishpansky in the 1% around. Five laps in the record books. 35 remain in the final MLM Diagnostics Woody's Auto Fast 40. All right, Steve Dufanet, Mike Williams, the 2014 champion on the inside, the 2015 champion on the outside. Green flag back in the air, we're back underway. Dufanet on the bottom side gets the jump on Williams. Williams trying to hang to the outside groove, unable to do so. Now through turns 3 and 4, really trying hard on the outside groove, not going to happen. Dufanet gets back to the top spot. Cars scrambling deeper back in the pack. Bobby Bouchard was sideways in car number 97. He keeps it straight. We stay green. Up front, Steve Dufanet going to try to run away from the rest of the field. Here comes John Cashman now. Cashman out of Danvers, Massachusetts in the black car number 78, making his way by underneath Jim Storrs and into the third spot. He's going to try to bring the 22X Justin Storrs up through with him. Justin Storrs in car number 22X now going to go to work on his dad Jim in the 44 machine. Up front, Raymond, New Hampshire driver, Steve Dufanet looking to nail down the win and the championship in the MLM Diagnostic Fast 40 Series here tonight. Starting to run away from the rest of the field in car number 78. The best battle on the racetrack is for the 4th spot between father and son. Justin Storrs, the son, in car 22X to the bottom side on dad Jim on the outside groove in car 44. Side by side for the 4th spot. At the line, Jim Storrs still hanging tough on the outside groove. Side by side for the 4th spot. Will they make contact? They're not afraid to ruffle each other's feathers. Battling hard for that 4th spot. Jim Storrs in the 44 hanging tough on the outside groove, but Justin Storrs has it at the line. Battle for the 2nd spot now. John Cashman has got the 07 of Mike Williams. Williams in car 07 now is going to have to deal with Cashman. Cashman looking to get by it quick, and he can try to reel in the 78D of Dufanet down the front straightaway. Cashman muscles his way underneath Williams. They make a little bit of contact. Cashman muscled his way underneath Mike Williams. Williams trying to fend him off on the outside groove now. Like I said, John Cashman trying not to waste any time getting by the 07 Williams so he can maybe have a shot at reeling in your leader, Steve Dufanet, barring that we have no more cautions the rest of the way. Cashman really could use one at this point now in car 78. Still a long way to go in this one. Not even halfway home yet. Leon in the 21 car, making his first appearance, getting the passing flag from Chief starter Mike Walker. Leon stays to the bottom side, Dufanet around the high side. Leon stays out of the leader's way, a nice move for the newcomer in car number 21. Up front, Steve Dufanet has a nice lead over the second spot, John Cashman, but Cashman is clearly fast in car 78. Got by the 07 of Mike Williams, now he's trying to reel in your leader. Leon in car 21 has to pick a lane as a lap car. Forces the 78 of Cashman underneath now. Battle for the third spot now. Justin Storis underneath Mike Williams, gets into Williams, and Williams is around. Justin Storis in car 22X got into Mike Williams, and the caution flag will fly. Justin Storis in car 22X a little eager underneath Mike Williams, and he'll have to go to the rear of the field. Be a shootout now. We'll see if John Cashman can hang to the outside of Steve Dufanet. Green flag back in the air. Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks back underway. Good even start. Dufanet on the bottom side. Car 78D able to get the advantage down the back straightaway. Cashman trying to hang to the outside groove. Cashman hanging tough on the outside groove down the front straightaway, still has a nose up high in car number 78. Side by side for the top spot down the back straightaway. Looks like Steve Dufanet's able to take back sole possession of the top spot. Not so fast, says John Cashman. Cashman still trying to hang there, unable to do so. Steve Dufanet back to the top spot. Third, still Jim Storis. Then it's a battle for fourth between the brothers. Scott Dufanet on the bottom in the 2, and Russ Dufanet on the outside groove in car 42. Max Dolliver sitting right there, halfway home. 20 down, 20 to go for your leader, Steve Dufanet. Keep an eye on that battle for fourth. Don't think these brothers won't think of running each other off the racetrack. Caution flag is out. Michelle Fish-Pansky up into the woods in car 1%. My apologies, that is the 71 of Ronnie Robinson up the racetrack. Michelle's still on the racetrack in the 1%. Ronnie Robinson back underway in the car 71. I was watching the battle for the lead there, heating up in the battle for the fourth spot. Green flag back in the air. Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks back at it once more. Another nice even start through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Cashman hanging tough on the outside groove, but Steve Dufanet has the bottom groove working right now in car 78D. Cashman now pulls alongside of him, side by side for the top spot down the front straightaway. The Dufanet brothers starting to get physical for the fourth spot once more. Russ Dufanet on the bottom side, Scott Dufanet on the outside, 42 and 2. Battle for the top spot, heating up now. John Cashman hanging to the outside of Steve Dufanet down the front straightaway. Cashman now starting to get a slight advantage on the top side, down the back straightaway, door handle to door handle, battling it out in the final MLM Diagnostics Fast 40. Steve Dufanet sideways at the top spot, car 78D. Cashman has him at the line. Cashman does it the hard way in car 78, takes the lead on the top side around Steve Dufanet in car 78D. What a move by John Cashman. Scott Dufanet in car 2. With trouble gets bonsai'd by the 3 of Tom Tebow. Not sure what Tom Tebow was doing there. Threw it in as hard as he could and spun himself out in car number 3. Caution flag is flying as Tom Tebow is taken off in car number 3. Flag Back in the air, nice clean start. We're back underway. Steve Dufanet now trying to hang to the outside of John Cashman. Not going to happen. Cashman takes over the top spot. Battle for third now. Jim Storis in the 44 and the 29 of Max Dolliver. Dolliver trying to hang to the outside of Storis down the front straightaway. Storis gives him no room. Runs the 29 up into the front straightaway wall that time. Now Max Dolliver going to have to deal with the 42 of Russ Dufanet. Russ Dufanet underneath Dolliver for the fourth spot. Up front, John Cashman continues to lead in car 78D. Cashman trying to put some distance between himself and the 78D of Steve Dufanet. Steve Dufanet still hanging right there with him. About a car length back now in car 78D, trying to find a way to stick with John Cashman at the front of the field. Battle for the fourth spot now between Russ Dufanet and the 42 and the 29 of Dolliver. They're going at it for the fourth spot. Battling hard behind them as well. Looks like Oscar Leclerc with problems in car 45. He'll head pit side. Tough break for Oscar in his return to racing here tonight at Star. Dolliver working the rear bumper on Russ Dufanet down the back straightaway, thinking about the bottom side. Dufanet slams the door shut. Dolliver wisely backs out of it in car 29. This time by 10 fingers in the air. 10 laps remain for your leader, Johnny Cash, John Cashman. In car number 78, 10 remain at the line. Dufanet still about a car length back. There's some hot and heavy racing going on from fourth on back. The battle for fourth and then the battle for sixth between Bobby Bouchard and Scott Dufanet. Bouchard now in the 97 underneath Scott Dufanet for that sixth spot. Bobby Bouchard has been putting together some pretty good runs in car number 97, trying the bottom side on Scott Dufanet. They bounce off each other down the front straightaway, and Justin Storis is in it again. And slams on the brakes to get that much needed caution he needed in car 22X. I bet any money this thing miraculously starts back up in car 22X. There he goes. So Justin Storis around again in car 22X, excuse me. Like a bunch of bottlenecking going down the front straightaway, and he was the victim of that one in car 22X. Green flag back in the air, we're back underway. Cashman gets a nice jump on Steve Dufanet. Dufanet trying to cross him up through turns 1 and 2, gives him a little shot down the back straightaway. Cashman able to hang on to the top spot in car 78. Dufanet, Steve Dufanet, car 78D, settles into the second spot. Jim Storis still doing a heck of a job hanging on to that third spot. Max Dolliver's fourth, and look at Bobby Bouchard. Bouchard up to fifth now in car number 97. Another respectable run for Bobby Bouchard. Car number 97 cracks the top 5 in the final stages of this final MLM Diagnostics Woody's Auto Fast 40 here tonight. Battle for the third spot, heating up now. Mad Max Dolliver trying to find a way by Jim Storis in car 22X. Storis fighting hard to hang on to the final podium spot in this final Fast 40 here tonight. Up front, John Cashman puts a little bit of distance between himself and Steve Dufanet. Dufanet trying to find something in that 78D in the final stages here. Kenny Scott is around now in car 72. And the caution flag's gonna fly. Caveman around after having a pretty decent run in car 72 at the lap 34 mark. 6 laps remain now. Green flag back in the air, we're back underway. Dufanet, Steve Dufanet on the outside groove, trying to hang with John Cashman down the back straightaway. Look at Bobby Bouchard in the 97. Bouchard out of nowhere from 6th to 5th, now battling for 3rd. 5 laps to go at the line. Field is stacking up now down the front straightaway. Everybody through the dirt and everything. Dufanet trying to cross up Cashman through the dirt, unable to do so. Look at the battle for 3rd. Jim Storis hanging tough on the outside groove and gets that 3rd spot back away from Bobby Bouchard in the 97. Justin Storis down into the woods in car 22X. That's the third caution that Justin Storrs has been involved in tonight in car 22X. A rough night after winning his first career strictly stock main event last Saturday night. Storrs down into the woods that time. Scott Dufanet down pit road in car number 2. Justin Storrs is able to drive that 22X out of the wooded area there. Justin Storrs has to give some thanks next week when Mike Humphreys is here at MH Logging Company. Might have to send him a Christmas card for cutting those trees down off the back straightaway and into the entrance of turns 3 and 4, because last year he would have been in some trouble down there. We moved some trees back and left more room when cars go off the racetrack. And luckily, Justin Storrs in the 22X may not have the damage he would have had last year. Storrs out of his car now. John Cashman, Steve Dufanet, green flag set to fly. Green flag back in the air, we're back to racing. Cashman gets the jump on Steve Dufanet. Dufanet hanging with him down the back straightaway. Thinks about the bottom side. Dufanet almost had a run to the bottom side on Cashman for the top spot. Down the front straightaway. 3 laps remain. 3 to go. Steve Dufanet is there in car 78D, trying to find a way by. Unable to do so just yet. He's got 2 laps to try to figure out a way by. Ronnie Robinson sideways down the back straightaway in car 71. 2 to go at the line. Robinson back on the racetrack. We stay green. Battle for the 3rd spot now. Max Dolliver trying to find a way by Jim Storrs for the final podium spot. White flag in the air. Cashman sideways coming to the line. Dufanet through turns 1 and 2. Gives him a shot. Down the back straightaway. Thinking about the bottom side. Down the back stretch for the final time. Dufanet has one more chance at it. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get by. Checkered flag in the air. John Cashman's going to hang on to it. Second to Steve Dufanet. At the line, very close for 3rd. Very, very close to the 3rd spot between Max Dolliver and Jim Storrs. We'll have to wait on word from race officials. What a close finish for the 3rd and final podium spot. Race fans, before we head trackside, luckily we have Dave McGuire Racing Videos on hand tonight. And he's going to take a look with race officials on the video to see who got that 3rd and final podium spot, because it was close at the line. All right, Jim Storrs in car 44 gets the 3rd spot. All right, we're ready for him now. Big round of applause. Your final MLM Diagnostics Woody's Auto Fast 40 winner tonight, John Cashman in car 78. Well, John, you did it the hard way on the outside groove to initially get by Steven. He made you earn this one. Gave you a couple shots, but nothing malicious, and you get this big win tonight.
Well, excellent. Good, clean racing, Steven, and everybody that goes with everything.
All right, I know you got some sponsors and people you'd like to thank down here tonight.
I'd like to thank MLM, Serenity Property Services, Sigmund's Metalworks, Mojo's Bar and Grill, Interstate Alloys, and Maddie's Car Wash.
All right, your Fast 40 winner tonight, car number 78, John Cashman. All right, and coming home in the 2nd spot tonight, and your MLM Diagnostics Fast 40 Series champion. Big round of applause out of Raymond, New Hampshire, car number 78D, Steve Dufanet. Well, Steve, I know you wanted that top spot, but you had to be smart too, because you were the points leader of this series coming in. You gave him a couple shots. You would have loved to get it, but you get the championship in these Fast 40 Series. Tell us how you feel.
I can't thank these guys enough. My father, my uncle, Laura, Callan especially, everybody that puts the hours in on this car and gets us here every single week. You know, we had a rough run earlier this season. We finally got it back to where it was. That was a lot of fun out there. I thought I had a shot at the end of that. I gave him a couple jabs, hoping he'd drive it in a little deep, mess up, but he hung on to it. But I got to thank Sigmund's Metalworks, Center Street Auto, Auto Value. I want to thank MLM Diagnostics, everybody that's put up the extra money this year, Woody's Auto, Serenity Landscape, Storrs Construction, the Fraziers, Bob Weber, and everybody for giving us a place to race with every single week.
All right, 2nd spot tonight, and your Fast 40 Series champion, Steve Dufanet in car 78D. And officially your 3rd place finisher after video review, car number 44, Jim Storrs. Well, Jim, you had to fend off the wolves there for that 3rd spot all through those restarts. You drove this 44 right to the line with Max, and you finish in the top 3 for the final Fast 40. Tell us about your run.
Oh, this car's fought me all year. I had no brakes in this thing, and what brake I had, the right front was locking up. You know, I didn't try to hold anybody up, do anything. That's the 4th night coming off of turn 4 that I've been hit for a podium. It's getting old. I'm trying. We're fighting the car. I love Steve Dufanet in Cashman. Those guys ran a hell of a race. My hat's off to them. I had nothing for them. You know, so congratulations to you guys.
All right, 3rd spot tonight, car number 44, Jim Storis.